Ferrari and Sebastian Vettel have decided to not extend their contract past 2020. This throws everything up in the air. The team's issued a statement today saying, let me just find it. This is really well organized, isn't it? Well, Mattia Benito, managing director and team principal. This decision is taken jointly by ourselves and Sebastian, one which both parties feel is for the best. It was not an easy decision to reach, given Sebastian's worth as a driver and as a person. There is no specific reason that led to this decision, apart from the common and amicable belief that the time had come to go our separate ways in order to reach our respective objectives. Okay.
What was... Are you going to read out his?
Sebastian put... there is a longer statement. You can find that on Ferrari's Twitter page. My relationship with Scuderia Ferrari will finish at the end of 2020. In order to get the best possible results in this sport, it's vital for all parties to work in perfect harmony. The team and I have realised there is no longer a common desire to stay together beyond the end of this season. Financial matters have played no part in joint decision. That is not the way I think when it comes to making certain choices, and it never will be. I don't believe that. I think there was money involved, and also they've heavily invested in Charles Leclerc now.
Yeah, they have.
I can't see them turning back on that.
What was I going to say? No, but...
Full-length podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, by the way. If you want to see the full-length thing. Yeah, so that throws the driver market right up in the air.
But do you think they're because if, right, so he's said about the money, if he didn't put that in his statement, people, because when you read that and you're like, oh, yeah, right. But then you're like, if he didn't say that, then...
He looked like a money-hungry little weirdo.
Yeah, because people would have been like, oh, maybe they didn't offer him, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, they were never going to offer him what he was on. He was on silly money.
Yeah.
They were never going to bring him when they got someone like Shah in the right seat.
Yeah.
But...
And also, I don't really know the circumstances, but if you... I'm assuming, was he a champion when he went to them? With the other team?
Well, no, he'd won from 2010 to 2014.
Because what I'm saying is...
To 2010 to 2013.
Because I'm saying if you invested in someone for your team and then they weren't necessarily getting you a result.
Well, no, he's done all right, but he also is car and driver as well.
Yeah.
It's not just... He's won 14 races with us, so it's pretty good. But he's our third most successful driver. I think he's underrated. Everyone seems to slag him off a lot lately. Like Spinderella and things like that. He's spinning out a lot.
Really?
I actually think he's an asset to any team.
Which
throws in the next question: who will replace him?
Don't ask me that question.
Yeah.
Who do you think is gonna get it?
Right. Who I want and who I think will get it are two different things.
Yeah.
I personally, and it looks as though rumour has it that it's likely to be announced that Carlos Sainz will fill the seats from McLaren.
Wait, what?
He'll move from McLaren for the seat of Ferrari.
Okay. Do you actually believe that, though?
I think that's what's going to happen.
Really?
I want Daniel Ricciardo to get that seat. I think he will. He'll make that role his own. I feel like if Carlos Sainz goes there, he's going to end up playing second fiddle to Charles Leclerc. Whereas if I think Daniel Ricciardo will make that his own role, so it's his to gain if he wants it.
I can see that.
And I think Carlos Sainz is making good progress in McLaren. I actually like him in that role as a McLaren fan. I don't particularly like Ferrari. I don't hate him. I don't love him. But that's what I'd want to see. Yeah. This is how I think it will go. I wrote this down because I change my mind every 5 seconds on this, right? I keep changing my mind on this. So I think we will have Carlos Sainz to Ferrari.
Yeah.
Maybe if it's super boring, Giovinazzi.
Who's that?
He drives for Alfa Romeo at the moment. He's a Ferrari. He's in the young driver academy at Ferrari.
I ain't even heard it.
You love it, don't you? Anyway,
Don't you wanna
but I
lie?
don't think that's gonna happen.
I don't think they'd get an unknown, like, I mean, maybe that is known, I don't know, but...
I think it's most likely going to be Carlos Sainz
But
and
then
Daniel Ricciardo.
do you think they'd have 2 young people?
That's the thing. But
'Cause
Carlos
obviously-
Sainz isn't that young.
How
25. He's had it, and he's experienced. He's got a lot of experience. But Daniel Ricciardo is a seasoned race winner.
It'd be not, yeah.
Whereas, yeah,
Or I feel like it'd be good to have him in an actual decent...
a decent car. He was with Red Bull, but he was being pushed away by
decent
Max
team.
Verstappen. I want him to make it his own.
Yeah.
I really think he's one of the best drivers on the grid.
But then wait, so say, for example, this Carlos
Sainz.
I always want to call him Sainz, goes to Ferrari, then a seat spare at McLaren. Who could go there? Who would you like to see go there?
If Sainz goes to Ferrari, I hope Ricciardo will go to McLaren. Right? Then there's a seat open at Renault. So I think, I don't know who will fill that, but Alonso's name's been thrown in a lot lately. I would like Alonso to go there. I want Alonso back on the grid. He's always been on there since I've been watching, and I'd love it.
I feel like I get like, I don't know. They showed him really bad.
By the way, I'm reading notes on my phone because I wrote so much stuff down that I need to like. I've been watching this all day long.
Then speaking of seats, do you think this Sebastian Vettel will go somewhere else?
I think I can't see him go into a team that's not going to build, and they haven't. I can't see him going to Renault.
No.
I think he will. I think he'll retire.
Do you think?
I think he should as well.
But do you think that's like a thing of like, how do I say it? Like, you know, like if you're at, like, so say you're at the top, like someone, like a team like Ferrari, and then suddenly you're no longer with them. Would you look at that? Because obviously all the other big teams aren't gonna, they either don't have seats or they're not really gonna want him anyway. In your head, would you think, well, I'm not gonna go?
Yeah.
To like, you know what I mean?
There's a seat open. Say there's a Williams seat open. If I was Sebastian Vettel, there's no fucking
like,
way.
He's not gonna do that.
No, there's no way I would go there.
That's what
but
I'm saying.
some drivers would.
Because they just want to.
They just want to drive an F1.
Yeah.
But nah, I can't see him doing that. He's not the type. I just can't see it happening.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
So it's all up in the air. I think though Carlos Sainz will fill that seat.
Do you think?
I would love Daniel Ricciardo to fill that seat.
Yeah,
but
same.
if Sainz fills that seat, I want Ricciardo in a McLaren.
Yeah.
I think that'd be such a dream pairing of mine. Ricciardo, McLaren.
Yeah.
But I think Ricciardo's best bet will be Ferrari because he's getting a bit older now. I think he's probably about 30 now.
He's like 30, 31.
He's pushing the edge of. He's got limited time left if he's going to win a world championship. I think Ferrari are, in terms of performance, there already. McLaren have got a few years yet. So I think his best bet will be Ferrari. Whereas Carlos Sainz is still young. He could build with McLaren. I think they started off really well, and he should stick with them.
Isn't that crazy though? Because I feel like that guy, he didn't he have like he didn't have a seat a few years ago. Couple years ago.
Carlos Sainz.
Yeah.
Well, he got booted out his Renault seat and McLaren scooped him up.
But wouldn't that be funny if like that happened and then suddenly
now
like
he's in Ferrari. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's potential for other moves, but I think they're so unlikely.
Yeah.
Some people thrown in Lewis Hamilton going to Ferrari. It's not going to happen. I can't see that's happening.
Yeah.
Why would he leave a Mercedes seat that was winning
I
him?
don't, unless it happens, but I just don't believe in that rumor, and I like.
No.
Like, who am I? But like, I just don't believe that. Why would you do that?
You wouldn't.
You wouldn't, would you?
Yeah, but yeah, I would love it to be him, but who knows?
Yeah.
Watch this space. We will be.
Well, apparently
straight
it's
on it.
being announced soon, according to sources.
We should know. I think we'll know in the next 48 hours.